Happy Monday. I am currently in the cafeteria. I'm about to have me some lunch that I prepared for breakfast early this morning. So I'm having breakfast for lunch, but this is technically lunch, but I had lunch for breakfast. And I'm going to do a chit chat, but what I am going to say at this 1 minute and almost 40-second mark, we're going to see if the police officers come by today. Being that I'm on live, I've been noticing when I get on this phone that they come out the woodworks, and I also notice that when I'm not on the phone, that they're not around. So I'm testing the spirit. So you keep your eyes. I don't have it all the way visible, but I will let it be known if they do come back because they have not been in hours. And we'll also see if someone makes a phone call or something to report on us for just having, conversation. But I just want to say that, and I want you to pay attention because remember, I'm right in front of the cameras for a reason because I want them to see what I'm doing. We're not doing anything wrong. We're just working and living our real, raw, pure, and authentic life. So be on the lookout. It's kind of look a little funny now, but be on the lookout for some content of me making this. What is this? I actually had it before. It was shown to you in a YouTube short, but I decided this morning I wanted to create a whole video about it. I know many ain't gonna like it, but I don't care if you don't like it because I like it. I like everything that I do that I put on this channel, even after sitting back reflecting and like, oh, you should have did that. But I'm going what I want to do, and I made lunch, so hopefully later on today when I get to pushing out that content, you will watch it. But I'm gonna be talking about random things today. One of which I was watching a video not too long ago that I not too long ago shared to my YouTube community tab post. I would love it if you leave here and go and watch that video because it's pertaining to people working a 9 to 5 job, but yet living paycheck to paycheck, working low wage, got a job, but still there's problems and troubles when it comes to being able to afford housing. Um, I watched the story. I can say that I didn't finish watching it, but I watched up to a point enough that gave me this one to talk about it a little bit. It got me shaken up, and I'm like, I know that I'm on the right track. I know that I'm on the right path of what I'm choosing to do, which you may not see in its full entirety online because I am pumping my brakes with a lot, but I'm also still giving you a lot as well too. But the world we live in is a setup system. It's a trap type of system. The cost of living is going up while the paychecks are not increasing. And said the cost of living is going up, you're living how you choose to live. It's going up and it's not going to go down unless you make a change within your lifestyle. If you decide to leave the states or move to a different state, I'm going to encourage you to do your research, do it thoroughly, and it ain't going to be a one night thing unless you just know what you're doing. But we got to use our brains, man. We got to tap into the spiritual side of this world because we are living in a spiritual world, literally spiritual rhythm, and it's a lot. But for those who are God's children, there's no need to worry, especially if we know His word. We're gonna be just fine. Now, if you don't believe, that's a different story. I'm gonna encourage you right now at this almost 5 minute mark. We're rolling up on it in 9 seconds to get into the word. Yes, you may not like it. Hence, a lot of people don't like when real rules are being applied. But if you can follow man's rules, I strongly believe in you that you can give God a try and follow His. No, it's not going to be easy. The walk surely is not going to be easy, but it is rewarding when it's rewarding. And even if it's not rewarding, let me just say reward can be defined all across the board. You got to look at the definition of reward. There's a harvest if you go about doing things the right way. We have to be obedient. If you be disobedient, depending upon who you're being disobedient to, you may be disobedient towards the man, or if you're being disobedient towards the man, that's I'm not gonna speak on that because I don't know how I want to word it. But let's see, how long have I been on? Okay, it's about to start. So I'm gonna say my grace and I'm gonna get into it, baby. We're about to eat, so we're gonna have stuff all over our face and all that type of stuff and whatnot. And I don't eat cute, nor am I trying to. But yeah, hold on. Amen. It don't look too cute no more, but we're having a chicken sandwich with some avocado on it and some added mayonnaise on top and added mustard on top. And I'm gonna say this bad boy is good. Okay, it's good. Mm-hmm. The Chicago bread a little old, but oh, I pray over it. Whatever. I just got back not too long ago from where I was. I went to another location because I didn't want to be in the cold last night. Now tonight I'm gonna end up being up in it because I could have saved this money. I gotta figure out what to do next while not knowing what to do. I know what I want to do, and I know what I want to do is gonna be a-okay with God. But I gotta be smart when it comes to the rules that man made. Being that everything that is actually smart, let me just give you some examples, and let me just say it may not be smart to you. I am me, you are you, but just hear my perspective and my story through the screen. The reason why I chose to live comfortably for as long as I did is because my mindset, whether I got the money or not, I'm not one that wanted to live in a house. I'm not one that wanted to live in an apartment. I'm not one who wanted to do those things until, you got certain people in your ear saying that this is what you're supposed to do and everyone else is doing it, so you have to be like us. And my soul was saying, no, I don't. I am not like you. I like you, maybe love you, but I'm not like you, and my brain does not come in agreement with the way of living. That has been me for years, taking it back to a kid. No, that's not me. But the world will make you conform to it if everyone is conforming to it. They're gonna question it. Maybe even you. You may say you're crazy, stupid, and slow for not wanting to have a house. I'm crazy, stupid, and slow for not wanting to live in an apartment. But let's just say I came close, very close, a couple of years ago when I was gonna have an apartment. He's the rowboat today. When I was gonna have an apartment, and let me just say I was surely making the money to do so. Some of you came with me when I was did the apartment tour. I also had my mother with me there. I'm gonna say that was the problem. I should have did those things. I'm glad that it happened because that's not what I really wanted to do. But I was about to get into that. I was gonna put myself into that situation, and I'm glad that I didn't because it was going to end regardless. The cost of living to me is crazy. It's extremely high. If you just think about it, take your brain off the surface level. I'm gonna speak on apartments. Let's say you have a one bedroom, one bathroom, and your amenities. It should not cost $1,200 to $1,600 for a one bedroom, one bathroom. It should not. And that's just paying rent. And then you have to add your water bill, your gas bill, and then you have to add your wants. You want Wi-Fi because a lot of us we cannot sit by ourselves and not be distracted by something. That phone has become our friend. That phone may even be our jobs. So I understand, but things cost, and I don't mind paying for those other things. It's just the cost of living that does not make sense to me. How come in the United States the cost of living is what it is? And I know that we're not supposed to compare. I'm gonna just say we're not supposed to compare our lives to other people, but I'm gonna do a comparison within states, countries. How come it's so high here and it's so cheap in other countries? Now there's a balance. Bless you. There's a balance that takes place. So over here, there are jobs that do pay a decent amount of money for you to be able to live comfortably within your choice of living. The pay kind of balance it out. Coming back again, go to the other countries. The cost of, well, the wage to being paid is cheaper. Pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. Just pay attention. Catch it. Catch it. Again. How many times? He's on the other duty. Um, when you go to another country, yeah, you're not going to get paid as much, but the money that you make, you're going to be able to pay for housing. Let me give a factual example. Hopefully, I speak the right one. Let's just say, ooh, I'm going to mess up the names. I thought I had it, but it didn't went all the way left. I'm just going to say there are several countries that I looked into for the cost of living. Let's say you got a two-bedroom, one bath, decent closet space, decent kitchen size, ranging between, let's see, I'm gonna take it down to, we're gonna start with 90s. I'm gonna say 93 to 180 some dollars a month. That's just rent. Wow. I'm not lying. Do your research. I'm trying to think of the country, the particular one. I'm not sure if it was Mexico. I'm not sure if it was Argentina. Egypt. I'm gonna use Egypt. And then I'm gonna encourage you to do your research. Do your research on the cost of living in Egypt, Mexico, Portugal. Can't think of them more. Do some research. And the US dollars trans currency into their currency. 93 to 180 some dollars a month. To me, I don't know what heaven is like, but I want to go there. But that's some darn good price ranges right there. Yes, absolutely. The cost of food, even. Let me just, I was watching one girl. I believe when I found her again, she was just a spur at the moment when I was just looking at some stuff. She made a choice to leave United States and she moved to wherever she is. I'm gonna say China. Even China. China is, baby. Take your US dollars, transfer the currency there. You will be living in luxury. For those who know, you know. I know y'all didn't watch this one particular book, this brownie. She's doing her thing. She is doing her thing over there in China. And when she first went, that's when not too many black people was living there then, but a lot of brownies. She a lot of brownies are now moving over. And during those times, even now, still to the day, they're so fascinated with skin color. They're taking pictures as if you're famous. Like, oh my God, especially the ones who are actually like chocolate, like deep skin tone, look like a model, majestic looking. They famous over there just because of how they look. I mean, everybody's taking pictures like, and she like, y'all gonna have to pay me if y'all want a picture. I'm like, you should, because that's smart. But the cost of living is so different. Let me just say a bowl of noodles over here. At least I did look today. I got me some modified noodles. Second time. If you was with me and you seen the content, yeah, these were 89 cents. They were gonna be a dollar and some cents if I did not have my what's it called? My savings card. I'm a member with the store. These are 89 cents. But taking off to a bowl like this size. Let's say you get some meat and some veggies put in here. Let's say a full bowl. If I'm not mistaken, Sister Girl said that big old bowl she was eating was $4 and some cent, if it was that. If you go here in the States and get you a full bowl, let's see how much did I pay for a full bowl. I went to Tahoe in Richmond, Virginia. For those who know, you know, try it. If you want to try something different, TAY space HO. Bomb Vietnamese restaurant. I love it. Depending upon what type of bowl you get, starting off maybe $15 and up. And it is a big bowl. But just the cost of living here in comparison to other countries, we are getting ripped off. You and I, or I'm gonna leave you out here because I don't know. You may like everything how it's set up over here. I'm gonna speak for me. I'm getting ripped off with the amount of money that I'm paying for things, and I'm sitting back looking at them living. I'm like, you, I'm blessed. So are you, but that's how it's supposed to be. Now, here's the downside. Everywhere has crime. Everywhere has their pros and cons. Some has more cons than pros, but it's all about what serves you and what you're willing to put up with for your lifestyle, the way you want to live. I don't know how I ended up here in the States, but this ain't my home. I mean, it is, but ain't no way. Something is wrong with that because if I had a choice, which I do, I gotta make some more of them. I wouldn't have chose to come here. Hell no. No, absolutely not. I would not have chosen to come here because that was a stupid choice. Let me just say, my slave masters and ancestors, I'm gonna do it for y'all. Okay? Because you gotta be crapping me. No, I don't think so. Let's read the chat and see what's going on. Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing this morning? Thank you for being here. Welcome. Hopefully, you enjoy the channel. There's a lot to watch. Ooh, I catch the jab. Thank you for showing your true colors. Catch the jab, catch the jab, catch the jab. I am from España. Okay, welcome. Let's just say we want to get out the States one day. Mm-hmm. And with that being said, I'm going to take it back to the location where I'm at. I'm not the only homeless one here. And when I came here, I was wearing that moo. Let me just say that moo that I was wearing. Everywhere I went, we got good energy and we got questionable energy, but we had like a respectable type of vibe when I had that moo on. That's just me and what I receive because I know the difference. Me dressing like this is like, oh, you just normal, you just regular, which I know that I'm not. But it ain't the clothes that make the person, it's the person that make the clothes. This one guy, I forgot where he from. I ain't gonna mess it up, but he is Muslim, and he immediately asked me, "Did they send you from Africa?" And I was like, I said no, not that I know of. I know it was all over my face, and then he asked, no, he asked me first, where was I from, and I was like, here. He said, no, you're not from Africa, and then my face got to talking for me, and I said, I'm from somewhere. I did my research, but I ain't finished. I said, I know I'm not from here. I'm just here due to the slaves, how stuff works. But I said, I know I'm not from here. And I do got some stuff in my blood. But he told me I'm from Africa. And I was like, why is that? Cause I'm brown. And he got on hush mode. And I said, maybe he knows something I don't know. Cause I didn't finish my research. I had to pay for it, you know. But the cost of living, man. Once again, I encourage you to watch that video that I shared to my community tab post, and just even people that's working. You got a full-time job, but yet you're living paycheck to paycheck. And that's probably their fault too. There's some accountability got to be taken because we the people, I'm still included in a sense. My only problem, let me take a bite. I like to eat. I have to start making smarter choices. We the people don't know how to truly manage our money, and you know this to be true. You may like to shop. We all got an addiction. It doesn't have to be drugs, drinking, nothing like that. You may like to buy books. You may like to buy music. You may like to buy food. That adds up. And
due to the serious nature of how things is going, we as the people, we have to learn how to make smarter choices. And yes, it may make us sad for a while, but if you are trying to look at the bigger picture and trying to plan for the future, we do have to do something differently. We even have to go outside of ourselves and make sacrifices for change. I'm gonna encourage those who got their own house, their own land. You better make turn that thumb green. Do some research. Go on YouTube. Start watching some people. That's I'm gonna use Yummy Bites TV. I never would have thought. She inspired me of anything. She started in her backyard. She started growing stuff, and she gave me proof and hope that hey, you ain't gonna. You gotta start. You gotta start. You gotta do your research. You're gonna fail in some things, but you keep going and you keep doing what needs to be done. And knowledge is power. She got stuff growing in her yard. People talked about it. Let them talk because I'm sure they ain't doing it. They're not willing to do that. They may think this is a joke about stuff. How times is gonna change. Times are changing. They've been changing, and they've been warning us and giving us the signals of what we should be doing. And a lot of us we're not doing it because of the because. Don't let me get the list of them. But we gotta we gotta get it in gear. I'm gonna speak for me. I gotta get it. I definitely gotta get it in gear because a blessing for you. You may be in a home. I'm not in a home right now. I'm not in a home. I don't know when that may be possible. I know that it's possible, yes, but I don't. For right now, like I have to figure something out, especially for this season, the winter. So my plan, I was gonna do camping the legit way, pay my money for campground because it is affordable. It very much is. You can do consecutive nights, 28 days, 14 to 28 days for certain locations, but they don't do camping during the off season. That's from December until March. Maybe I think I got some more research to do because I'm pretty sure that there got to be like some primitive campgrounds or something. Because I think I just looked up regular campgrounds. But what if there's people that want to camp during the winter? I gotta look that up. Primitive, yeah, primitive. That came to mind. Primitive camping. It gotta be because what the world. But I gotta get it in gear because I'm gonna tell you. I think I did speak on this in a video that may already be out or may be coming out when I do edit it. Right now, I'm outside when I am outside, and then I'm also in 24-hour establishment when I choose to go to them and when I'm able to. But sleeping outside, I'm just gonna tell you, I'm gonna just give it to you through the screen. You're in nature, okay? You're in nature, so you gotta deal with nature. I speak on the animals. Animals can sense and smell you, and that's why I learned very quickly. Don't buy no food for days, and don't you dare store it in your book bag. They can smell it. They're gonna come for you. For one, you're in their territory. When they see you, I don't care what kind of animal it is. Let me speak on the ones I had encounters with: possums, foxes, big tail foxes. An animal I don't even know what it was, but it had four legs and it looked funny looking. Rabbits, not your normal looking rabbits. These rabbits look like they went in the laboratory and got created. Um, it's not a fox, it's something similar to it. Can't think of it, but cats even. No dogs yet, except for in passing. But um, from those type of animals, rats too. That's what I'm used to right about now. I got a story about that. Um, and now I'm gonna speak on that. So I think it was about two times that I can remember. Maybe I was dreaming the other times, but I know I was awoken out of my sleep. When I first felt something, I was like, I don't know what I thought it was, but I was like, all right, whatever. But the daggone rat was on top of my sleeping bag and crawling on the top of the book bag because I was in a rat infested area. This whole district, it depends on where you at, but rats is everywhere. I'm telling you, they just everywhere. And please, you don't want to see Big Mama or Big Daddy. They huge. And I'm just glad Big Mama won't on me. And if she was, anywho's, I didn't have encounters with rats. Yes, I did. Um, you don't want food in your bag. So when I eat now, I'm learning as I go. You eat for the day. Do not store nothing in your bag. If anything, you can get away with chips. I done did that several times. I forgot I had chips in my bag and they're concealed so you can't smell it. Even I say canned goods, even, but I don't even want to carry that because that's too much weight. The bugs. Now that my sleeping bag is the way that it is, and I done figured out a way to rig it up. I think I'm gonna keep rigging it unless when push comes to shove for me to buy another one. But I'm gonna use that one until I can't. But I know I'm gonna have to buy another one because it's getting frigid out here. Um, bugs, man. They're oh hey doggy. They're gonna find their way in. I learned that in the tent. Thank God that tent that I did have, that was a nice ass tent, man. I'm telling you, it was a nice ass tent. Like it was so great. It really was. I'm still thinking about that, man. It was just so great. I had a net. I made sure that I spent good money on an Ozark big old tent that was like for 12 people, but it was just me. I had it set up for those. You're gonna see a video coming. I'm gonna direct you back to that content. But I had a net to keep out some of the bugs, but saying that to say they're going to find their way in through the zipper. I'm trying to figure out how the heck are you getting through a zipper? Small bugs can make their way in. Um, don't want to drag it on too much, but bugs, you're gonna come in contact with bugs. I done had my experiences with bugs, and I'm like, what the fuck? I even had, I think this little thing on my nose is a slight bug bite, if I'm not mistaken. Thank God it was just left there. Yeah, I had a rough, oh Jesus. We gotta have a makeover. That's what I want. I want to do a makeover. Well, this is my face. I can't do too much to make over. I just got to, be at peace and get some joy up in me, honey. But when you outside in nature, you in nature. You can't hide from it, especially if you're doing like how I'm doing now. Either on the ground, on the sidewalk, on the bench. You're going to go through it. And then you're really going to go through it. Let's just say if it's not raining. Let's say the temperatures are cold. And as I told y'all before, if you heard me tell you, the dew, the mist, it don't be raining, but something be falling. I don't know what it is, but something be falling. I wake up wet. I wake up, well, the sleeping bag be wet. Wake up, that bad boy is soaked, and I know I'm gonna have to get in a tent, or God gonna have to lead me somewhere else. I don't know where as of yet. I don't know, but it ain't no joke out here. It is no joke. I kid you not. It's fun for me because I do love nature. I'm a natural born nature chick. Taking it back to a little girl, that's all I did when I wasn't fitting in with the wrong stuff. I was always outside, doing something, finding something to do outside. And that's that. Back to the situation with the wintertime, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Um, I can say that I've been procrastinating with finding locations in the woods. Um, a lot of these locations they got trails, and I don't want to be alongside of a trail because that's attraction to people. Folks is knows that they can't mind their business on it. They gonna see something. I don't know what it's doing to bother you, but I know me and what I attract. We're gonna attract some people, and they're gonna get my ass kicked out quickly. I'm expecting to get caught regardless. Hello, I'm a content creator, and I'm openly sharing it. Hello, welcome to the channel. But it's gonna have to be a discreet area. But I'm hoping, what I'm really hoping for is that I can talk my way into meeting somebody here in this area. I hope that I can put enough trust in them. Can I pay you a certain amount of money to come in your backyard? Um, just for a holding ground until, what is this? November. It's about to end. December, January, into 3 months. February. Um, I'll really only be here during the night just to go to sleep because I'm gonna be out in locations during the day. And yeah, that's my next thought to do. I tried it already before, but I did it in a joking manner. I wish they could have read me and knew that I was serious, but they didn't. And I was like, oh, it went over your head, okay. um, Another thing would be great, of course, getting a job at nighttime that'll keep me out at night, sleep during the day wherever I can. Just make it work. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. I don't know. I don't know, but I do know. At least as of right now, I'm gonna have to get a tent. I just have to find a location to set up, and that part I do not know. I want to make sure that I'm in a very wooded area. I mean, nothing but trees. Well, duh, of course. And then as time going on, the leaves and whatnot, they're gonna wither away as we get further into the winter. So that's a problem. So I know that as I was explaining to you, if you heard me explaining to you, the plan is to get a tent, but also build, like the beavers build their little stuff, stack sticks up in a certain way to cover the tent so that the tent won't be visible. And I want to make it look like it's an animal or something housing under it. That's what I want to do. And I do believe I'm going to have to stop procrastinating and getting the gear because we are going to be having some weather coming up here soon. And I'm moving like I don't care, but I know when the weather comes, I'm going to be like, oh my God, oh no. So that's that. Now let's get on to the randomness. While I was at the train station, I had some encounters and I came across someone who was similar to me who we can see about other people, but we damn sure can't see about what's going to happen in our life. She's a visionary. She can see stuff. And she said, you got some attacks on you. And I'm like, do you watch my channel? Do you know me? I took it, I listened, I discerned, but she knew what she was talking about. Yeah, I sure do. I'm going through a spiritual warfare, but I know um, God already told me. He told you got to leave me alone because I'm covered, I'm protected, and if you keep doing what you're doing unto me, it's gonna take you down. So this person's they both said the same thing to me. Yep, I'm on it. So I pray that y'all pray for me, and I hope that you don't try to use nor abuse me either. But people know, energies know, God's children know, even the enemies they know. But I had two people literally in a subtle way walk up to me. They came close and they wanted. I got a YouTube short that I ain't push out yet, but I played it nice. I played it cool, but I let it be known, do not play with me. And they said what they said, and I'm like, I know I ain't crazy. Duh, spiritual warfare. And I was like, you anywho's something good gonna come up out of this because I'm innocent. I'm just ready for it. At least I pray that I'm ready for it because this ain't the way to live. But I'm making the best of it because I'm looking at it like I'm on vacation. Shit. Although it's not a fun vacation all the time because I do still gotta you gotta deal with people, man. That's a job. And then you gotta be nice, you gotta be kind and all that crap. And they ain't trying to be kind. They gonna try to play with you in your face. I know the old me and we ain't going back. Y'all know the old me too. That's why you testing me though. Ooh, Jesus come through me. Like I'm a child of God, but I also gotta let it be known. You can't do that. Mm-mm. You're not gonna do that. You're not. Don't stop making me speaking that other language. Mm-mm. But I don't like the winter. It's not even winter yet. I don't like it. I like it if I was in a tent, because I did it before. But the before was different because I had quilts. And if I didn't have those quilts, I would not have made it. No, I was loaded with them quilts, man. That's why I need to stop reneging. I did show up to one of the events that I showed y'all on the paper when I was in the library, but I left because I was like, this is too much. I don't know what my brain and my hand doing. My teacher was too fast for me. I'm like, girl, I am new. Slow down. And she was just going. She was another ethnic race too. It was no, I need a new teacher. Cause that'll be something that I would sit and do too. Just sit and see right now. I just feel like, yeah, I'm doing it now. Anybody out there knitting, quilt, whatever you call it, knitting, yeah. That'll be something, a mind thing. Keep your mind off something. Keep it focused. But I won't, I was like, See y'all next time at the next Tai Chi. Oh, yeah, man. I don't know. And then it gotta be the right location back to the tent. I don't want to be near no crackheads. I damn sure don't want to have nothing valuable because I'm gonna get robbed. I witnessed somebody getting robbed, a homeless person. How you gonna rob a homeless person? You better not try me. It's gonna be all she wrote for you, and I mean that on my life. I mean that. Don't you dare. It reminded me of me when I used to be a sticky finger thief, stealing stupid shit, especially at Walmart. Dumb. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I'd be right spot. It would be cool if I could not be too close to people that already do it, but close enough. Know that they already got what they got. Hey, if you need something from me, and if I got it, don't take nothing from me. But we can help each other. We can help each other. I don't want no unnecessariness. But if you can do it, you gotta do it right. And I ain't found the right spot. Heck, I ain't really even been looking like that for real. I've been looking, but not like that. Cause I gotta make sure I'm gonna need me some man hiking boots or something. Cause I don't want nothing crawling up my daggone legs. Cause I know how it is in the woods. I played with it out there when I used to stay in the country. Some bugs and stuff gonna be on everything. And then let's claim when that if I do get in it, I'm dang gonna sure I'm not gonna lay on the ground. No, I gotta have some height off the ground so that it be keep me away from the bugs as much as possible. All those spiders can climb and they can do webs and whatnot, but we're gonna pray that that don't happen. But just be prepared, expect the expected or unexpected. This go round, we will not be having food in the tent because I learned from that last go round. No, animals got noses they can smell. Mm-mm. They already can sense you. No, you just go out, buy your food, eat your food like how I'm doing now somewhere, and live, but try to thrive during the process. Cause you know, I don't know. Yeah, this is why I test the spirit with people, and I stick by it. Folks get on my daggone nerves. They do. We had an individual who left a comment how about they live in such and such, and they got a room that they're gonna rent out. I responded to you. And you ain't reply back. Why are you playing for? This is not a playing type of season. Folks get on my nerves, man. But I already be knowing anyway. I just be trying to change and do things differently. So don't be trying to block a blessing if it is a blessing. Cause I know folks come with that BS. Trust me, I know. But you just gotta go with your intuition, Kanisha. And don't you dare call me Kanisha. I only call myself Kanisha. Kanisha. Because it do sound like Kenny. What's the I sound? Kanisha. That's how my name sound was spelled. Kanisha. Because it ain't no knee. Knee is with an E. But, that's what I will say here. I'm going to do what I got to do until I can do better. Because Lord, no, I don't know what to do. It's like, take that back. I do. And I know it ain't nothing wrong. But I just know that I'm going to come and I'm going to deal with some BS. And all I'm going to say is everybody watch me, but y'all won't help me the way I need help. It's conditional. I don't understand. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But I gotta stay ready so I gotta get ready. Today I told myself I just want to chill, but I think I'm gonna have to go get some. I know I'm gonna need an umbrella coming up because we're gonna have not only snow coming, rain, and I'm gonna need it because the bag is not gonna work to cover up my whole body. So I'm praying. And I'm not even going back to Dollar Tree because I know they still got the stuff in the daggone boxes, and I don't think that I seen an umbrella when I was at either location last time. So I may try a 5 and below. I know in the grocery stores that I go to, they had some, but I am not paying. Who paying $20 for a small umbrella? I know it's probably a good umbrella, but I'm not paying no You is crazy. $20 for an umbrella. I guarantee if I was in another country, it'd be $2. But I ain't in another country, so wishful thinking. $20 for an umbrella, all because I'm sure it got a little duck on the end and it curve up and you can hold it a certain way. That's what I'm sure you're paying for. And then the name and the brand. It don't take nothing. I'm telling you, the materials that we purchase today that we want to have the possession of, it does not cost much money to make the crap. Because you know who they get their materials from? China, Vietnam, um, uh, you follow me? It don't cost much. It don't. Does not cost much at all. It doesn't. I know that to be true. It's even taking it back to when I was a business owner for my body oil company. My products weren't expensive. It just was the expense of getting it transported here, the shipping. That's what cost. But coming from Africa, the products, I'll put you on if you want to know Africa imports. The quality is bomb. You can get whatever you want, especially body oils from over there. You just gotta pay for the daggone shipping. And it ain't gonna be cheap. It don't take much. It's just the United States of America, they're so greedy and they want to put a price on everything and they want to charge us knowing darn well our mindset is so fogged up with, oh, I'm whatever and I feel superior because I got this item. You know how let's use the artist. Yeah, I got I got 70,000 on my neck. We're gonna take it up. I got 100 bands on my neck. Yep, 50 on my fingers. Shit, we got 1 million on our wrists. You got a house? Half of these fools ain't even got a house. I said half of them. Majority do, but they don't own it. Where your house at, honey? Is it that car? You got it. I think I might be judging. I don't think that I'm not trying to, but I just want you to make sure that you're thinking it through. Because I know they told you to buy this, but did you think for yourself? Because if you think for yourself, that don't make no sense just because you got it. You're supposed to be investing with what you got. That money, create something else so it can continue to make you some passive income, or that's your money make some money for you, but you just spending it and wearing it, and then it ain't even real. That little chink, that Chinese man, the man, you know, he be with all the artists. Yeah, this that shit fake. Y'all know that's fake, right? They don't know. I just know. I just ain't got no proof to explain it. I just know what I know, and that's what I hate. You always gotta have daggone proof, cause folks' discernment just be off. But y'all spending all that money, it ain't real, baby. Clack it together. Then why you think it sound like that? it sounds it sounds like costume jury. They don't know no better. And then they teach you, yeah, you ain't nothing if you don't got this. You ain't nothing if you ain't got that. I guess I just am nothing to you. But I know that I'm something and I don't need that something because that something ain't got no value. Along with the daggone dollar that it took to pay for. I need to go get me another pair of leggings. I done scratched my leg up. I'm not gonna show y'all my leggings, but I need to wash them. And then I got a video. I'm trying to question myself. Was I dumb for that or was I smart for that? So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you in advance. Um, the guy that I had hung out with this past weekend, he directed me to some other locations. And I'm just saying I caught him in a lie. I was like, I'm glad that I'm learning how to listen when it's time to listen because I'm listening. I'm like, I don't understand because I used to lie too. But what is it doing for you? Because if you, anywho's, I can tell he's been here for a while, but he claimed he only been here for 30 days. That's a lie. And I took a picture of a paper that he's been carrying around, and we're gonna take it back. Let's say he's not lying, and let's say within 30 days since he's been here, let's just say locations have changed, addresses have changed. I'm gonna roll with that for right now. He told me that I got the place I told y'all, yeah, I'm going to wash clothes from a certain, yeah, 2 hour time frame. You go and wash your clothes and you can take showers. So the address that I had walked to, it was an address that I had already went to. That shelter, let's just say shelter. And if you remember what shelter I went to, we went in there together and I got the content. That's if you've been watching, having all eyes on me. So when I rolled up, I was like, wait a minute, I've been here before and this the shelter. They don't do what he said do here. So that was that. However, the young lady told me, no, this is not the location for you. You got to go around the corner. So I was like, all right, okay. So I began walking, and it's literally less than a minute. So I ended up walking past the location. No, before I reached it, there's some windows, and I could see a man. He was just standing there. He was combing his hair, and he was just in the window looking like he was spazzed out. And then there was another one in the other window, and he was just looking. So I was like, I looked, but I didn't walk in. I walked past it because I just wanted to get because I got big eyes and I can see when I'm looking. I can see my peripheral. So I was like, oh heck no, I'm not going in there. And I can say that was based off of my visual judgment. I seen the dude and how he was looking, and I didn't like how he was looking. And then the moment that I walked past, and then I had to play it because I do be playing my role when I'm out here. I said, oh wait a minute, let me go the other way. I said it out loud and I'm recording the video, whatnot. So somebody, I don't know if he was a worker or if he was a person like myself, coming to utilize services. He walks out the door and I'm walking back towards him. But he's one of the individuals who's seen me walk past us. He was looking at me as I walked past. And I was like, oh shit. So he opened the door, and I'm gonna say you're gonna see me on the screen when I do type it out. I was like, that's a gentleman thing to do, but he didn't open his mouth to say anything. Um, this is just me being me. Okay. And I'm like, he didn't speak, say good morning. He don't have to, he don't owe me nothing. I'm just speaking. let's say if he was a worker and if he was concerned, try to see if I was trying to find that location. Hey, by chance, I don't know your situation, but by chance, what you looking for? Da, 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 located at this, da, da, da. It won't none of that. So me being me, I always, when I do choose to always, I always end up speaking first. So I was like, good morning, but it was in a, you can see it. It was it was in a way. So I want when the video do come out, I want you to tell me what type of energy I gave off by speaking. I spoke, but what type of energy did I give off? So I was like, I forgot exactly what I said, but I was like, but it was a look in my eye. I said, "How you doing?" He was like, "I'm alright," and I said, "I don't know if I said good or okay." And then, oh fuck, um, I ain't go in there. I didn't go in there. That was the plan, though. I was going to wash my clothes. Really, I was going to shower because my clothes still smell like, at least I think so. But I still was going to try to do something, being that was for free. I did not go in because I just felt it. And then this is the thing, too. So, this location, and this is not the first time that I heard about this location. Since I got here, somebody did put it in my ear, but it's more men go there. And I don't want no more problems. Based off of how I seen this setup online, I'm like, uh-uh. Now, the only way I'll know if it's cool if I go and test the spirit. But I'm not sure if I want to go and test the damn spirit. I don't. There's too many men. I can already tell that some of them, I'm going to leave it to myself. No one ain't. Letter after A's, ending in itches. A lot of them don't like women. A lot of them surely ain't going to like me by my stature and how I carry myself. I don't care about your like, but I'm just saying I'm picking and choosing my battles. I don't want those problems because I'm going in to mind my business. I don't want to conversate too much, although I may. If I feel as though I can network, if it's beneficial, because that's how we all operate. And I'm protecting my peace, and I have the right to choose who I want to deal with and conversate with. Everybody does. If I don't want to talk to you, respect my boundary. If you can't respect boundaries, you got a problem. Okay? But I was like, nah. So I walked on back with my lip hanging a little bit because I was like, damn, shucks. But I just may. Then again, no, I ain't. I'll be alright. I'm gonna do how I did before, just don't record it no more. Cause I know how to make a way and get around. The only reason I recorded what I did before, cause I thought in my little smart head of mine that I was gonna receive some actual, like some real help. No, if anything, the police just came to me and handed me a paper that was not needed it for my situation. When I was washing my clothes in the toilet, yeah, I did, and I recorded it. And we said my plan for YouTube, it did not work. So I'm gonna remind you again, say it again, because I probably said it before, but that's okay. It's a different day. Maybe we got some new people up in here. I did it in the toilet because I watched a Mexicano on YouTube, and instead of him, he cooked food in the toilet. He made the toilet into a grill. For those who remember, you remember. That's if you had all eyes on me. And I was like, ew. But I ain't gonna knock it. It was smart, especially if it was a fresh, brand new toilet. And even if it won't, clean that bad boy up right, pray over it. And that's just if you ain't got no stove, honey. That's innovative and it's smart. It is to me. See, I'm a different crazy one. That was smart. He had the little rack on top of it, put the charcoal in the toilet hole, and he cooked food on the damn toilet. And I was like, so I thought about him in the process. I can wash my clothes. I said, this is a bowl. And then if I flush it, but hold my clothes, it's gonna have some type of what I'm trying to say, gravitation, some track. It's gonna squeeze some type of dirt out. That's what my brain said, and it did. My dumb ass recorded it and then shared my information because remember my first assignment well here it was to talk to the students about real life stuff. But let me just say, familiar name, still a spirit that helped me out. They led me to the church, and she ended up snitching on me to the police officers. You know, I don't blame them, but they didn't help me. the way that I needed help. But yeah, she told on me because I was open and honest. Because I ain't got nothing to hide. Um, mm, yeah, they one day let me talk to these trans. But I know a lot of these trans, that's about me sitting here when I do sit here and listen to them talk. A lot of them are here because their parents told them to come. A lot of them here because they want to be here and they want to see if what the dream was told is can it work for them. It will work for many, and it won't work for a lot. But that's what I've been praying for too. That I pray that these kids are really going for something major that's really gonna be putting you some money in your pockets. God willing, and you gonna have this paper, but I pray that you get the job, and I pray that you get a job that's gonna pay off the debt, and hopefully your situation already paid for. Cause to me, stupid. Why do you think they came up with campus and all these? Man, I'm gonna leave it alone because it can work for folks. I'm gonna leave it alone. Everybody's life story is different, so I gotta keep that in mind as well too. Everybody's life story is completely different, and just because it don't work for me, don't mean it can't work for the next. I'm honestly praying that it works for the next because mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Take up a trade, my opinion, but do what you want to do because we all got a choice to do so. Woo. I had two of these this morning. I'm trying to take it slow. Because what I got left? I got a can of soup left for the day and a thing of noodles and a salad. Yeah, I got all that for today because I didn't eat yesterday for over 29 hours. I counted. All I had was an orange and some raisins and water. And because, oh, and I got these two. And because I spent what I spent today, I'm not eating them all. Uh-uh. I'm probably still be hungry tomorrow, but that's just my mind. I know I'm going to be, this should coat me. I'm not buying them tomorrow. Nope. And then I'm pumping off the church too because my name. I ain't trying to cuss nobody out in church because it might slip. Mm-mm. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. What's going on? Nosy had to. Ooh, we. I know what I should have got, but I didn't wait till the time. I told you I'm really on that cauliflower now. When I do eat again, that's what I'm gonna eat all day cauliflower. Cauliflower, some bell peppers, mushrooms, and maybe like two pieces of broccoli. Maybe I don't know. And then I'm proud of myself. I am trying to make conscious changes. Trying. Like, how bad is this? The bread is fine. The mayonnaise and mustard ain't all that cool. The avocado found to me. Even the chicken breast is found. This is somewhat clean eating, somewhat, although the bread. But I don't want to go back to eating certain stuff, and that's just for me. It's just for me. I know it's gonna sound ignorant, cause let me just say, the world know. I just recently learned within the last maybe 5 years that pork was in gummy worms. Huh? I didn't know that pork was in gummy worms. But after watching the videos on YouTube, I'm like, oh, is it gummy? Something, some type of canned pork is in a lot of stuff that we may not think that is in. And man did that intentionally because he knows the Old Testament. Because in the Old Testament, there was um, a list for clean foods and unclean foods. And within the last couple of years as well too, after reading the New Testament, I don't like it, and I follow it a little bit, but I don't want to continue to follow it. God changed it, so in the Old Testament, yeah, clean foods and unclean foods, and I'm just gonna base it around one thing: we weren't supposed to eat certain foods that bleed. We weren't supposed to eat nothing that had blood. Um, I remember just reading about Jesus really just ate fish, and it was something else he ate. But we weren't supposed to do that in the Old Testament. Now, when the New Testament came around, that's when I gotta finish reading because I think I ain't read all the scriptures as a collective because you can't leave nothing out the other part. If you get them, you can't read one part without reading the before and after because all of it works. It comes together collectively. That's what I'm trying to say. New Testament saying that Jesus changed it for us to be able to do that, eat foods with blood now because I don't want to say nothing that's wrong, and I got to do some more research on that. But I know that I don't want to do that too much. What I do want to do is eat the chicken breasts out the can because this mess is good, honey, especially if you season it right. I'll do chicken and fish. That's it. I could care less about the rest. I don't want no sausage no more. I don't want no bacon no more. I don't want no hamburger. Although I used to turn some hamburgers up, but I still can have a hamburger, but it'll be a zucchini burger with the toppings on top, or an avocado burger. But I don't want that no more because it be making me tired. And then adding in the spiritual warfare to it too. No, I don't need to eat them foods. Mm-mm. Oh, I almost cried over eating these, but I like them. I Lord knows I do. But yeah, I want to make more of a change. And then because of nobody else is really what I want to do. And I'm going to do it. I'm taking baby steps. I already started. And that's why I'm not worried about going back to the church now because the church, they only, and then I'm not eating their eggs no more. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. I'm going to tell you this and do your research. And if you don't care about what I'm saying, that's your prerogative. You got a choice to make. You got a brand of your own, so use it and think. There's a spiritual thing when it comes to a lot of foods, especially if you're given it, if it's given unto you. It is a good thing if you cook your own food because you never know what someone is doing over the food for you to eat. Let me just say, I have experience within the spiritual warfare that people prayed with the eat over the food, put a spell over the food, and was so adamant about me eating the food. And they got mad when I didn't eat the food, and they had to turn around and eat the very food that they prayed for me to consume. And it had some type of, let's just say, poison in it for me to do something. Sounds crazy, right? This is some real stuff. People do stuff over food. They will feed you to get you to come in agreement with something. They will feed you to block your memory, have a hold on you. I know all about this. But eggs, on your own time, ask Google, what does it mean spiritually when someone cooks eggs for you? I don't know if I worded it right or not because they may give you a different answer. I don't know, I'm going to say play around with it. But when someone, let's say if they're dealing with black magic or anything that opposes God's word, and they take an egg and they crack that egg open, look into it. Be careful who you, if you eat eggs from somebody. It's real, baby. It's really real. You might want to cook your own eggs. What's the other one? I'm just gonna leave it on the eggs, and hopefully your brain, if you're interested, because I know a lot of folks don't care. Um, but it's very serious about the foods that you eat. I can't express it enough. It is. hmm People will do stuff to your food if they dislike you, if they don't want you to receive your blessings. That's one way how they can get you is through your food. Another way is through your dreams. If they can't get you in person, they're gonna pray over your mindset to have a fall in your dreams, try to feed you food in your dreams, try to do certain things unto you through your dreams so that you can come in agreement with their plan. And remind y'all the reason why I've been having financial struggles is because there has been a spiritual block on me through my bloodline, the people who I came from. Let's just say the enemy knows that I'm supposed to be living a different life. The enemy knows that I'm not only rich in the spirit, but rich in other areas. And the enemy and enemies does not want that to happen. So I just want to keep that in your ear for those 11 people right now that's in this chat. The reason why you've seen me come on here year when the years came asking for money is for a reason, and it has nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. It's coming from those who don't want me to reach my highest potential. I promise you, I'm not lying. And I also don't care if you believe me or not because I know what I'm going through. And it does sound crazy as hell. Very much so. But they don't want me to tap into it. But God got me. And I pray. That's my thing. I gotta keep praying. And then I also gotta do things that I don't want to do. That part. When you rocking with God, you gonna do things that you don't want to do. But you gotta do them. One of them ones. Lord, number 16 of the day. And what time is it? Number 16. 209. 16 people in 4 hours. It's an insider for me. So what I want to do, I don't know if I'm gonna do today or not. I need to get me another pair of leggings to put on top of these. I would love to come up out of this. I want to put my little other little jacket on that I got from the church. That's gonna be too thin. I need something else to put up under it. So I need to, yeah, give me some leggings. Probably two pair. I think two more be alright. And all four pair are gonna be on my body because I'm not gonna claim the A word, but in my body, I be cold even when it ain't cold. And that's the problem. Cause I do believe I would be okay, but I be cold. But I'm thankful that someone did tell me like some stuff that I can take for that. It just costs too damn much money. And then I'm looking at China and it costs nothing. But I gotta get me some vitamins and stuff because that's the only way that I'm gonna slightly make it through. But that's gonna take about 30 days to get in my system. But then hopefully less goes out. The system ain't but so big, it's small body. We gotta get some more vitamins. And then I don't know how they're gonna work because even my water one night, this is when it was in the 30s. This bad boy had ice up in it. That's why like I have to get rid of a lot of the stuff that I got in my bag that's liquid because this winter it's gonna be frozen. There's no need to buy liquid stuff because I'm not gonna be able to use it. But this was good that it was frozen because it's water. But I was like, what the? And then even my one of my facial things, it was kind of solid, which I like it like that because it normally be running. But I got to layer up at least if anything. And then I was looking on Temu at tint and stuff, as I told y'all before, whoever I told you to. They got this compact tint that literally you can hold in your hand like this, and it's a easy put together type of thing. I even watched. It's a bomb. She ain't white, but her color of her skin is. But she's a beast at what she do on YouTube. She be camping. She go all everywhere, and she be making these sexual sounds. That's what I know her for, because everybody be talking about it. But she got like over, I know for a fact over 1 million subscribers. I know it's probably over 1 million. She might be at two or three. But she do bushcraft, primitive stuff, and she be out here camping, doing the goddamn thing. And I'm like, girl, you a beast. She really is to me. She's one that I wouldn't mind learning from, and I do learn from her. I think I'm gonna watch her today because I'm sure, but she don't do what I'm trying to do because she doesn't. She just do. She's in nice little tents and stuff. But I think that she did purchase. It wasn't from Timu, but it was similar. Timu do got like. Let's see if I can describe it. I don't know if you ever been to an airport internationally and they got air sleep pods. It's like ooh, my describing gonna be off. Envision a half a moon or a crescent moon. This shape. My thing is off, but it's a tent that's like this and this type of shape, and it's body length with maybe about. Do I know my width? I don't know width numbers, but a decent size, enough for my body to be able. I'll be able to move. I don't know. And I can't describe it, but she had a bomb. That little tent was so cute. Body length, enough room to leave. I mean, move. And then it was this bed that she had to put together. It was dope. It was just so sweet just looking at her through the screen, put it together. It didn't look hard at all. Everything, it came in a bunch of little pieces, but it was connectable. So they connected, and she was she utilized that tent in the rain. And then she had like all the cute little setup stuff to cook, little table to put her. It wasn't like a stove that I had in my tent, but it was something smaller, more compact. It was cool. Like that's the type of shit that I like. I really do. I am an outdoorsy, camping type of girl. That's what I'm gonna do. I still didn't go catch that fish yet. I haven't because I haven't went to the areas where you can actually fish. Everywhere I go to, no fishing. Do you not know? Whatever. They make some dumb rules, but it's kind of smart in a sense because everybody would be on that pier fishing. But what would be wrong with it? Maybe folks would be. It'd be too much because everybody in lines and stuff would be crossing. Okay, I understand why they said no fishing. Mm. What? What did she cook? A steak with the avocado. Oh, excuse me. It was whatever it was. It was just so just real because it was so sad. And I don't know. I just like that type of lifestyle. I really do. I can even carry a jug on my head of water. I did. I practiced. You know how the Africans be going to have to walk and get water. Guess I might got a little African in my blood because I surely can. Make sure my hair flat. We're gonna have to walk slow. We can't walk cute or walk fast. I would be walking honey. But I know how to carry an actual what was it, a bucket? What kind of bucket? A big bucket on my head with water up in it. It hurt my neck a little bit, but I had to learn how to don't have your neck like this, dumb. Although that's how I could hold it properly with a little angle in my head. We shall see. 'Cause I just gotta make it through these next few months, all the way up until March. After that, we can do stuff legitly, but up until then, now until March, these are gonna be some quick moving months. I'ma claim it. Cause I was about to say something totally different. Mm-hmm. 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 I don't know, man. I watched another guy on YouTube. He was homeless for 20 years. 20 years. All I'm gonna say is during the concerts I went watching, I snooped. I had to get to know his story. He wasn't a believer in God at first, but as time went on, oh, he believed now. And his story is, I pray that he truly believed. He got to because who else did it for you? If he think who else did it? Because the people didn't do it. He now lives in something. I don't know if it's a house or apartment, but he got him a place after all them years. After all them years, and I'm gonna say content creation is a blessing. He used his pain, turned it into gain, and I'm gonna say, look at God. For real. Because there's nothing but God in his story, whether he knew it or not. God used him to help other people. And he's damn sure gonna help me if I can get it in gear. hmm I need to find him. I don't know if y'all like watching stuff like that or not, but I'm 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 what am I? I don't know what I am, but it is a feel good feeling. That was a long time though, but he know why it took that long because of some of the things that he did and did not do. So as long as we take accountability for stuff, up for miles. But man, he went through it, and he would have been okay if a nosy lady for a certain period. If a nosy lady just didn't mind her business, I don't even know why her and her dog was out that far in the woods. Oh my God. It be the people, man. If you got a house and you live in and ain't nobody on your land, what is your problem? Are you bothered because he out here you think he ain't working and he just living for free? You mad because you chose to slave your life away on that clock and can't enjoy your life and live it? That be part of the problem, what it is for real. Folk want people. Let me just say this: times have changed. Let's say if you are one who got a problem with watching a content creator. Let's say you envy content creators because all you see them do is picking up a phone. Times are changing. We don't have to work like how our parents and grandparents and great grandparents did. We don't have to do that no more. Why? Because of this phone. And while the opportunity is here, I'm going to encourage whoever's watching right now. You can do it too. Is it going to work for you? I don't know. But you have to believe in yourself first and foremost before you do anything starting with this platform. You got to make sure that God is front row in it. You got to make sure that He's all up in it. Because if He ain't, hello, welcome to my channel. I am Kanisha Lachey Wynn, and I was not doing that on this platform because I didn't have how many channels? I lost them. Why? Because I was chasing the wrong money. Yes, I was getting fed. Yes, I was winning by sight, but I was losing where it really mattered. Dummy. Lord have mercy. God, you still good. I'm just a damn fool. Had God up in it. And I'm going to tell you, it ain't easy, but it may be easy for you. Let's just say some people have quick success with no purpose, and some people got slow success with the purpose. Or some people just got success with no purpose, but it's still working. However you put it, you can do it. If He did it for them, remember, God is in control and He allows everything, and then you have the discernment to know who is worshiping and serving who, because you can see by their fruits. Don't act like you can't. You can see by their fruits what they spew out, unless they're really a good actor, or actress playing their role. But even they playing their role, don't break it. She's trying to catch her one today. Oh my God. But have God in everything you do. I just want to encourage you because I know better. Trust me on that, man. Have Him first. And then remember, your story is different from the next person's story. Never compare your life to anyone else. And surely don't covet nobody else's life neither. Covet. That's a sin. Don't covet. It's a privilege, a blessing, and an honor to truly be your real, raw, pure, and authentic self. So be just that. And if you don't like who you are, guess what? That means you need to put in work on changing who you are. Because there's a time where change is needed. And you have to progress. Progress, rather. Mm-mm. Hmm. Next time we go ahead and do a little, see what's on the calendar for today. Today is the 17th. And that's going to be on the 20th. I may or may not be available. I'm ready for a new book, that's for sure. Mm. Grand Gaming is over with. Of course, that would be for the old heads. Why I am an old head? I fit. Ah, okay, all right, okay. Work alongside science. Okay, what is it? Work alongside scientists solving mysteries of the universe, monitoring Earth's climate, watching for asteroids, and more. I know they not. I ain't rocking with that. Introduction to Terror. TAROTME space THAT. Me don't. Oh, I forgot to do. Me don't do that. Oh no, we don't mess with terror, baby. Mm-mm. A hands-on practicing session where you will find out more about myths and the history. A hands-on practicing session where you will find out more about the myths and the history. A hands-on practicing session where you will find out more about the myths and the history. It seems like this is the season of the year where they still gonna tell a lie by introducing and telling us that ain't nothing wrong with playing with tarot cards. If you are one of those to do that, I don't care if you unsubscribe. I don't care if you don't come back here no more. That ain't of God, and I ain't gonna say it no more. Then again, yes I am. Tarot cards. I don't care how well the person that you're watching is telling you what they're telling you. I don't care if it's resonating. I don't care if it's your damn story. How you think they? Lord have mercy, help the people, cause they is so. We ain't got to worry about that. We ain't even gonna go there on that day. No, cause the energy gonna be. Now I don't even want to go back, cause you got that up in there. You allowing that? Lord have mercy. And then I would be the one to show up. What you doing? Yeah, I'ma say that you speaking some good stuff, but I'm here to test the spirit. Speaking of, stay tuned for another video today. If that lady didn't hang up in my ear the moment that I said test the spirit and walk and have faith, oh Lord, I said click up. I did. I called back like a dummy because I thought that I had hit I had hit the end button. Uh-uh. They don't rock with God. I was like, damn. You ever heard of triple 10? I'm pretty sure you've seen it on YouTube, honey. I see the advertising commercial was a little white guy or a white girl, and they out there, they spending money. They just spending money, honey. That's the moral of it. Somebody following them, and they going to buy food, or they going to get in the Uber, and everything that they doing, it costs money, and they telling how much money it is, and triple 10, triple 10, triple 10, triple completeness. That's what I'm gonna say. This is a tech field where you just can make a lot of money. And I'm gonna remind you, hey, it may work for you, especially if you walk that walk. All money ain't good money. I know. I said I didn't even know what I was saying, but I was being me. Test the spirit, and I got faith. Click up, cause what else would cost to click up? Then I had to actually do my research. I wish I was recording the conversation, because I was in the need. Thought I was. I was like, ooh, I got time. Let me go ahead and hop on this course and see what can happen in the next few months. Nothing. Because now you on the list. Nope. She worships the Lord. Look, she's gonna expose our scheme here. Because that's a whole triple 10. Ain't just know somebody gonna end up getting sued after a while. So yeah, it's coming. Yep. Mm-hmm. Crazy. All money and good money. Nope. Mm-mm. That's why I work honestly through this phone, honey. And just know that my bag was much bigger when I was really doing the most. You remember when I was still a child? Who won't gonna shake something for the girl? Knowing daggone well I still won't get what I was worth. But that money was adding up, honey. Ooh. We won't asking nobody for nothing. We we ain't never had to, at least during that time, we ain't never had to get online begging. But as time went on, and as things start to look a bit different on YouTube with, let me hush, that when the blockages had to start occurring. Oh, no, no, she's yeah. It's a blessing, girl. Just to think I was going to sign up to go to the school just so I can get free food. I thought about it. I said, I don't want to do no damn schoolwork. I did 12 years. No, I did more than that, actually. I did 16 years of it, and I ain't graduated after in college. I don't want no more. But I like education. I just don't like how they got it set up. Uh-uh. Teach me what the heck I'm trying to get a degree for real. All this other stuff just reminding me of damn high school again. This nonsense. And you ain't teaching me what I really need. Y'all just playing. I don't want to play. I may laugh and joke, but I don't play. Hold on. It took me a whole hour to eat this. I'm trying to hold on to it. And then honestly, I wasn't trying to stuff my face within 20 minutes because I would have swallowed both of them sandwiches in 20 minutes. Like I did this morning. I wasn't playing. I was so hungry. And I can't get this bread no more. So I'm gonna imagine when you do get free food from certain places, check your date. Although they may try to change it. Stuff be old, honey, because you know a lot of places. And then you know who be throwing food away? Five guys be throwing food away at night. I wanted that much need, but I'm gonna just speak on. I know I can't eat the burgers no, but I want to. But you can give me them condiments though. I'll eat the condiments and make a salad. They be throwing stuff away like it's nothing. Why not have a little event? First come, first serve. Come and get the food that's left over that we throwing away. And who else did that? A lot of these donut shops, bakeries, they be doing that shit too. Don't get me. I ain't gonna tell you what. They be see them deciding to have plenty old bread and I blessed it. Old cookies, old oatmeal. What else I had? Oh, a lot. But I prayed over it. So let's just say if you ain't gotta be homeless. Let's just say you a little similar to me, a little crazy. There's levels to it. Think about a location that you go out to eat frequently at, or find a different one. And parking lot watch. Wait till the nearing the closing hours. hmm Let's speak on Richmond, especially do it if you're in Richmond. Wait to closing hours, sit in the parking lot, act like you're doing something, or hey, do you? Watch them bags to come out. And then just no cameras is around. Go to the goddamn trash can and see how much goddamn food they throwing away. This I know for a fact. Trust me. Put a little trust in me. They do be throwing a bunch of food away. Cause I was too nervous to go and grab some. And then I really want in that type of need. I said, push come to shove, I know now. Shit. Now you the one throwing it away. You shouldn't have put it in the trash if you want to take it. This is public domain now at this point. I would love it. I can find what I don't need. I want to find a chocolate dumpster, preferably in Washington D.C. That spot that I went to where I paid $14 for that goddamn chocolate. Y'all remember the viral chocolate? I don't know the name of, but the little green, the chocolate with the little green stuff in the inside. That ish is good. I don't know what's in it, but that it was good if I was. She gave me a sample. If it weren't for the sample, I would have bought it. But I asked, "Can I have a sample?" But the thing she offered me, could I have a sample? First I said no, and then I was like, all right, because I seen the other lady doing it. I'm like, okay, I want to be like her. Let me see. I was trying not to be cheapo depot, but if yeah, gave me that sample, it was all she wrote. First I had said no, I was like, no, but I let it marinate. I was like, no, that's worth it to me, and it was. It really was. It was an experience too, cause girl, I went out the country for chocolate. I was like, what is it called? It's really good if I ain't never had it before. The Varo chocolate with the little green stuff in it. It was good. And I ain't gonna lie, I might buy myself that for Christmas for real, for real. Either that or the other little chocolate that I got in my bag again. I'm being hard headed. What is it? What's the name of it again? Let me see, let me see. Anywho, these. Oh my gosh. The other kind better to me, but these is bomb too. Lindor, Lint. I actually had the red one. I prefer white over the chocolate any day. Heck yes. But that chocolate with the grace, I'ma say it again, so good. Oh my gosh, now I'm be thinking about it. And then I might try to use somebody if they let me, not y'all, cause we're not doing that. But the little one, the hound about want to take me on a date. I take some chocolate. You got me some chocolate. That's what I want. You got it. That can be the date. I want some $14 chocolate. Is that cool? Okay, thank you. I'm gonna ask too. And I'm record when I do. I'm so serious. Since he home, I'm gonna take him out on a date. All right. Did y'all watch that clip? I was like, okay. And I'm like, why two? And I don't know if I'm going or not. It's about my fifth date that I done supposed to been on, and I ain't went on not now one. Except for just hanging out. I'm good. Cause I don't want to play my role. I'm gonna get on my own nerves playing. I feel like I was having broke my own play. Unless I feel like playing. I just made it make sense. This was good. This now I'm gonna flip it. Hopefully my voice don't carry too much, but I know that it will. This little youngin is realizing that hey, she's still dumb because she's trying to hold on. But you should let him go if you've already seen what he's doing. If a man shows you who he is and you choose to stay, you shouldn't have no complaints coming out your mouth about him because you're the one willing to put up with the BS that you ain't gotta put up with. If a man is not giving you the necessary attention or affection that you feel as though the love that you deserve, let him go. Don't hold on. Don't try to teach him nothing. If he's treating you some type of way and you feel it, don't stay. Leave. Don't. Maybe distance may be needed with some people because some people don't know what they got until they're gone. And then when they're gone, that's how it goes. It take them to realize it. Let them realize it and wish upon a little star because you had me. Then can't have me no more because of the way you was. And I was trying to take it and rhyme elsewhere, but I lost it. But we women, because I had been there, done that. I literally would allow for a dude to show me that I ain't mean shit to him, would intentionally treat me a certain type of way, and I didn't give a care because I'm just a different breed. I'm like, all right, I feel it, but that's because I was in a. It was a period of, ooh, this is a hard pill to swallow, but it's gonna be the truth. Not knowing my worth when I know that I'm worth more. Wanting to have someone just to say I got somebody. Wanting to be with someone just because I was experiencing a little bit of loneliness. That's why a lot of people do get together because they're lonely. Please don't get into a relationship because you're lonely. Because just know that you have attracted the right one that's going to teach you something about yourself. Okay? I'm just saying, don't do that. 'Cause that's the dumbest thing that we as women can do. Okay? Because one thing about a man knows how to get a woman. A man knows how to trap a woman. A man knows how to use a woman. A man knows how to benefit off a woman. And I'm a flip it. A woman knows how to do the same thing too. So all of us are emotional, but I can say all of us got emotions. Men just know how to hide these a little bit more. But I'm gonna say us women, we are more emotional. We are. We're more emotional. We make choices and decisions off of emotions. And don't piss a bitch off because you might fuck it up for yourself. But you just gotta know if you know. And then don't let me add the spiritual side into it. Lord have mercy. Ooh, you gotta pray for God to send you a God fearing one. And then, even if He do send you a God fearing one, you gotta remember that we are flesh. And you better pray that your flesh, that you meet a flesh just like yours that's really on the right track, that ain't worrying about the next person. And I know that I'm hopeful still, although I still got a thought in my head like, I'd rather stay single because I ain't got time for that. Because I ain't got time for you black women. I'm not black, baby. I am brown. Do we need to go back to elementary school to know your colors? Because this black, I'm not that. I know man told you that, but that's an example of man-made stupid rules. I'm just saying. But remember, men and women prey on each other with the E to get them. But there's very few that'll pray for you with an A. And if you meet one that prays with an A for you, oh, you got you a good one right there. They got some problems too. They got some problems too. We all do. Ain't nobody's exempt from not having no problems and no issues. Okay. But if you find you a God fearing one that's real about it, not faking the front, not playing their role, that's a one in, maybe a two in a lifetime type thing. It's really something when you meet somebody that's willing to pray for you, like together, like not scared, not do it behind your back, but really grab your hands and we praying together. What's wrong? What's going on? All right, come on. Uh-huh. You don't meet too many like that. You don't you don't meet too many like that at all. So if you meet somebody that's willing to pray for you, I'm gonna say still use discernment, but you got you one, a good one. Okay. Oh, that's not going in there. Excuse me. You do. I know what I know. And I'm basing that off of me. Got you one. Mm-hmm. Got you one. Might be a dumb one to stay for a long time to try to figure out is this the spirit on them? What's going on? Because I know my prayers got power, but this one a little bit hard, you know? Taking me back to the movie War Room, one of my favorite movies. Hmm. I know it's a lot of work. That's the job the folk don't want to go to with the Lord. Trust me, I was one of them. Too much. Nope. I don't want to. No. I'm not lying. I'm so serious. Until the poop hit the fan and splattered, and I meant like, It's your fault, Candace, because he been told you. You just was in denial. Now you got to really go to war the right way this time. Oh Lord, why y'all ain't tell me? Let me see that anybody tell me. Oh shit, my hair growing to the point where I think I need to re-cornrow the little ones in the back of my head. Cause I already had the thought about taking this out. I need to do something. Today ain't the day. It's the glasses too. They're dirty. Then I had a little situation. That why nope. I gotta chill out. We already naturally problematic, but we got to chill out. Oh, we know we gotta chill out with. And I'm in my fitness too because this whole weekend I had put it on my to-do list to find some whitening strips for my teeth. Ooh, come on, forehead, calm down. We're gonna be alright. I ain't found none yet that's in my price range, but I'm gonna find some. Cause whitening strips one of my best friends too. For the low low. Put it on y'all brain too. Dollar Tree, don't knock them. Get you the charcoal ones or the regular ones. I suggest charcoal, but both of them will work. Leave them on your teeth all day long. Put it on your to-do list not to eat nothing. Just drink some water. You can fast for a day. You gonna see a difference now. If you're yellow, I don't. I got to a type of yellow. You gonna have to keep applying. You gonna have to use the whole box to see some results. But it worked. And that one when I was going to the dentist, baby, y'all seen how my little teeth was? That was white. And that came from Dollar Tree products and toothpaste. Mm-hmm. Sure did. Did I take this already? I did. They got my little vitamins. And I got two more left of my women's one a day. And these is my vitamin C's. Dollar Tree. Yeah, telling you, they work just the same. Just the same. Don't pay for that name nor that brain. Duh. So I'm about to end this live stream, honey. And I'm gonna take me a break outside. And then I'm gonna work on I know I got one video set for y'all to watch. I know you probably don't want to watch it, but I'm gonna encourage you to watch it. Is me being my real raw, pure, and authentic self. I'm human like you. I'm going through stuff too, and I know the word helped me. And I just want to share my word with you that I had through the screen while I was at the air. That was at the train station. While I was at the train station, it's a um, it's a good word, and the Lord of the word, the word of the Lord is tied into it. And then I want to remind you, just in case if you did not know, because I'm gonna act like I had amnesia. I guess I chose not to know. But let's say you praying on some of your life. Let's put it into it. Let's just use your finances for example. Um, Find a scripture in the Bible that pertains to finances. Already got have your prayer whether written out or you may know or not know what you're gonna say, but always tie your prayer to a scripture so therefore it can really do what it need to do because that's how we fight our battles with scripture. You can pray, yes, but I know for a fact now it's more effective when you have a scripture tied into it. I'm speaking from experience because I'm in a new season where I'm learning, I'm practicing new habits, and I'm seeing that it does work. So I just want to say that. And with that being said, if you enjoyed this live stream, have a personal conversation with YouTube before you leave this bad boy. I would greatly appreciate if you hit the like button. That's just going to send more people over to see if they're going to enjoy it the same way you did. Hopefully, you enjoyed the full live stream. It was real, raw, pure, and authentic. I would love it if you subscribe to the channel. That is, if you are not subscribed. If you are subscribed, thank you for being here. Thank you for liking what you like. Although I know you do not like everything on this channel, honey. I am not one that's always likable, but there is something to like about me. There's even something to love about me. Um, Leave a comment down below for those who's coming after. And if you do make it this far, thank you to everybody for being here. I do greatly appreciate each and every single one of you. I do that whether you like me or not. I don't care nothing about that because I love you and I probably don't like you neither. So we probably in the same daggone book. Let's just get that out there. But I'm gonna see y'all when I see y'all. Make sure if you do subscribe and if you already subscribed, turn on that post notification bell so that you'll be notified every single time I upload. But the choice is yours. You can select it however you want it. But I want you to be here in the queendom, and I hope that you want to be here in the queendom for whatever your reasons, motives, and intents are. But I'm gonna catch you in the next one, okay? Let's see what we're gonna do. And